Hi, Nick Carter. Welcome to the stream. Yo, can you hear me clearly, Nick? Hi, Nick. Oh, yeah, for sure. For you, Ron, it's going to be loud and clear. But right now on Kumu, we are not on OBS. For very classic reasons. Hi, Meme Rimo. Welcome po sa stream. Let's just pick out some music. By the way, Ron, how are you? Pili ng time music. And then, send natin sa Benny fam. Yep! Blue colored shirt. Well, you already know kapag nakakap tayo, it almost always means hindi tayo nakapag-ayos ng buhok. Because also at the same time, well, aaminin ko na, I'll be the first one to say it, hindi pa ako naliligo. Yo, Luigi! What's the Budol agenda today, Luigi? There you go. Sent to all Benny fam, and now we wait. Let me see if I could still fix this. Etong Kumu natin. Hopefully, I don't end up messing up the camera. Because very, very notorious. Yung camera natin for acting up. So far, so good. Yan, para mas malapit ng onte. Yo, Mark, shout out po sa iyo. Welcome to the stream. Really, Nong? You like it? Okay. How is I've been meaning to ask Ron. Kamusta naman? Happy naman today? Is the therapy in full swing? I'm happy you like it, Nong. In about a couple more days, you're gonna notice some changes to our setup as well. Yeah, meron. I have like 7 tattoos, I think. Let me count. I think I have 7 or 8. Di ko na maalala. Hey, bro! Okay naman. I'll be real with you. I'll be real with you, Jennerm. Hindi ganun ka-G yung nabook naming Airbnb. It looked way better in photos, bro. Bro, lipat ka dito sa YouTube. YouTube or Kumu would be a good place to hang out at. Same username as well. So I'd be happy to see you guys over here. This is, I'm just trying to get used to our setup because if you'd noticed, madalas dito na ako nakatingin. And that's because I've moved all our back end. Just a little bit of behind the scenes habang di pa naman tayo nagsisimula sa stream. But I've moved the entirety of our back end here. So from looking at chat to picking out music to seeing what the stream looks like on different platforms, lahat na andito na. Dati kasi, minsan, tuwing nasa-switch ko to desktop view, nakikita nyo rin yung mga back-end stuff na 4 months now. So I'm just saying, bro. We go way back in high school and parang hindi ka pa yata member sa live stream natin. So I don't know. Jacksade, Agpo, Jacksade member na sa live stream natin for the past 4 months. You know, EJ, I'm not gonna doubt you. I'm not gonna doubt you there. Although you're on YouTube, it's very interesting to see that you came from TikTok. Hi, Miss Arla. Sa mga kakapasok lang sa stream, what do you guys want to talk about? We have a specific topic today, but if there's anything pressing na gusto nyong pag-usapan, I haven't been on the internet for a few days now. I'll be real with you. I've been preoccupied with so many different things, and I feel like just being out of the internet for 2 days, parang yung feeling ko huling-huli na ako. Talaga ba? Hindi ko rin alam, bro eh. Kasal kasi yung inattendan namin. So we attended a wedding and that's why we went to that area. Interestingly enough, sa Laia, ang daming development kasi chat, you probably already know that I went to Batangas over the weekend, and I didn't go to the part of yung pa-cute na part ng Batangas I didn't go to this part of Batangas. Yung pa-cute lang, yung halos katabi ng Tagaytay, katabi ng Cavite. Nah, chat. I went all the way to the end of Batangas. Literally, bottom of Luzon tayo. Dito. This is specifically where I went to. And ang daming developments dito. Damn it, it's so hard to see there. Sobrang daming developments dito. And according to Jan, by the way, chat, nakabangga ko lang sa McDo. You know, when I sent the McDo gravy on Instagram and on Discord, when I sent you guys that, yun yung time na I came across Jan. And taga Batangas siya. And ngayon sinasabi niya that Laia isn't really a very nice place these days. Yeah, this one, see? There's this development and ang dami. Pero according to Jan, di na raw ganun ka-G. Roads are really good though. Hindi pa. I haven't yet discussed this, Ron. By the way, chat, let me just turn on the light here. Nakalimutan kong buksan. Medyo madilim yung ilaw natin dito. So I will, give me a quick sec. Just turn on the light over here. There, it's on. Do you see a difference? No, I'm not a directioner. Oh, you like the sound of chat? I'm not a one directioner, but rest in peace to Liam Payne. Of course, it's still a travesty, right? Na at such a young age, a popular member of a popular band, popular figure, lost his life, man. In what way siya ibang-iba, Juna? Ang Laia, like, for better or for worse? You know what I can say though? Ang daming Alphamart dito. Yeah, bro. Kaya ako napadpad sa McDo. You know, kasi I think it was about 8:30. Wait, let me show you, chat, our broadcast channel. So I think it was about 8:30 when I bumped into Jan, and this is the photo I sent you. Wait, let me see if I could show you this. There, I think I could show you if it looked like this. Yun. Okay, so if you look here, Thursday, 9:12 p.m., ito yung McDonald's kung saan nakamangga ako si Jan. And you know what's interesting, chat? Pare-parehas kami ng kotse lahat. Jan was with a friend too. And nung isa-isa na kaming umalis ng parking lot, natawa na lang ako na lahat kami, iisa lang ang kotse. Napansin mo ba yun dyan? Stilts Resort. I'm not quite sure actually. Kalatagan. So not Laia. Poor internet signal. I would say data is okay. It's not good, it's not bad. I think pumapatak sa 10 Mbps yung data where I was at in Laia. Right? And however, yung mismong Airbnb namin, while it promised that there was Starlink and while it was a reliable connection, for some reason, yung phones namin ni Ali Orts hindi makakonect sa Starlink modem. And I say cell phones specifically because yung mga laptops na, yung laptop ni Ali Orts nakaka-connect sa Starlink. So I feel like it has something to do with updating the firmware. Ali Orts and I have a rather new phone, and I think that updating the Starlink firmware would fix that connection issue. Unfortunately, hindi kami makakonect sa Starlink, and so the entire time we were relying on our data. And that's why, much as I really wanted to stream in Laia chat, di talaga kinaya. But yeah, 10 Mbps at best. It's not very reliable. Pagdating sa data, Starlink was good, but hindi naman kami makakonect. Yun yung problema. Let's see if I can bring you to our Airbnb. Oh, this is the opposite direction. So this is where the reception of the wedding we attended was held at. Amaida. They rented out the entire structure, the entire place. Diyan kami nag-celebrate nung reception. A couple of the visitors and guests stayed over at Red Doors. And ito ang puntahan namin ni Ali Orts na 7-Eleven. Hindi ko na mahanap, but basically Amados kinainan namin. Dito kami kumain ng breakfast, and I have to say, dito na lang ulit ako nakakita ng silog na less than 100. You can't see it here, but chat, sulit yung silog dito. I think we were very hungry. And you know what it's like to be hungry in an Airbnb, because unlike hotels which are normally approximate to establishments and stores and food, yung malapit lang talaga, medyo remote talaga yung Airbnb namin, chat eh. Katry ko ipakita sa inyo mamaya. Ralphie, iPhone lang gamit ko. Yung cellphone ko yung gamit ko para sa stream. So, we were very hungry for breakfast before the day of the wedding, and the closest we could get to getting hot food was ordering for takeout from this place, Amados. And I'd like to say that we were very impressed because nung una, silog na less than 100, pag taga Maynila ka, ang mentality doon, hala, bakit kaya less than 100 lang yung halaga? There's something up here. There's something has to give. What's the catch? What's the exchange? If less than 100 lang yung silog ko, ibig sabihin ba nun half cup lang ng kanin? Ibig sabihin ba nun hindi lasang karne yung karneng kakainin ko? I don't know. But I was very wrong in thinking that way, because not only did we get a lot of food for less than 100, but the quality of the food was also really good as well. Granted, yung kanin namin, yung garlic rice namin, sobrang classic. Rice na may garlic sa ibabaw. Hindi man lang siya sinangag eh. Hindi man lang siya sangag ng may oil or may garlic. Nope. It's literally a cup of rice with garlic on top. Tama nga naman. Garlic rice pa rin yun. And so that's where we ate. But I'll try to bring you to our resort. Ito yung 7-Eleven na pinupuntahan namin ni Ali Orts. This is where we had our ice cream pit stop. Yeah, they say Batangas beef is quite good. Oh, pero medyo sa Amados, medyo na fake news kami sa Barako coffee. It didn't taste like Barako at all. Di ba? Ang ganda ng roads actually. Very smooth and hindi makotse dito. We stayed for 2 nights. 2 nights and we were out. Actually, chat, we didn't even, we slept over one night, pero 4 a.m., 3 a.m., lumuwas na kami pa Maynila. So we didn't really sleep twice. Ito yung place namin. Yeah, this one. Okay, this was our place. If you go straight here, dulo niyan is another resort. Airbnb namin nasa isang area sa loob neto. Medyo may hidden fees nga lang because passing this road, chat, is 150 pesos. All in na. All in. So, sa 3 days, 2 nights namin dun, actually end up nga 2 nights, 2 days lang din talaga kami. Sa tagal namin yon, 150 all in na. May entrance fee dito for road usage. And the explanation here kung bakit may bayad yung daan dito is because private property to, chat. And that is undoubtedly a really good business model. Isipin nyo na lang, chat, may-ari kayo ng lupa, pero yung right of way, inyo. It's privatized. So, bawat daan ng kotse dito, bawat nagsistay sa resort sa likod, may bayad na 150. 100 kung sedan. 150 kung mid-sized SUV. And I suppose 200 kung mas malaki pa dun. Pero intense, di ba? Yeah, Yapaton. Yeah, it's a Yapaton. Hey, Charm, it's a Yapaton. But tonight, we're gonna be talking about fixing your attention span. Yeah, typical. Pero hindi rin nila sinabi environmental fee eh. Normally, di ba, sasabihin nila, itatago nila yon sa mga salitang, Sir, ano po ito? Environmental fee, 50 pesos. Para po pagtulong sa paglinis namin dito. Nope. It's straight up pass fee or passway fee. I'll try to show you what our Airbnb specifically looked like. Let's see if I could find it. Ito. This was our Airbnb. And I'll be real with you. I don't know. Di ko lang kung paano ko sisimulan to eh. But the Airbnb does look nice, right, from the outside. And us having experienced tiny homes before, kami ni Ali Orts, we really had our expectations super, super high up. Diba? But unfortunately, it really was just a B&B, a bed and bath. And I'm not sure if it's on us for setting our expectations really high, but let's just say tama si Bok. It's livable. Yun na lang. To show you more photos, this is what it looks like inside. Yeah, di ba? Not bad for a tiny home. Just not what we were expecting. Okay naman, Paolo. Kamusta kayo ni Mok? There you go, yung Starlink. Starlink. And yeah, that's what you get when you go through down that road. I don't want to be not nice because at the end of the day, this is a small business. It's not exactly a millionaire or Jollibee that we're talking about here na pwede nating i-bash and walang mangyayari sa kanila. And at best, it's criticism. But it might come off really wrong if I spoke more than what Bok suggested for me to say, which is it's livable. But also to be fair, we booked last minute. Right, we booked last minute about a week before our actual vacation. And over that time, hindi na rin ganun karami yung pwede naming mabukan. Eto, kauuwi lang. Been quite busy these past few days with work. Oh, nice! Happy to see you, Paolo. Ang tanong, Paolo, For Christmas ba, magkaka-PC ka na? Magkakabagong PC ka na ba? Hindi naman, Tita Charm. Na, Tita Charm. I feel like you had every right to say that as well. Because I am trying my best to be nice. Hi, Eric. Hey, McCoy. Nothing else to say about this other than I'm very curious to come back to Batangas, chat, because little known fact, our first ever vacation nung pandemic was also in Batangas, and we had a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to coming back, but maybe not at the part of Batangas kung saan dulo na ng mundo. Because that part, I kind of had a hard time driving, to be honest. From Ibaan. So ito kami, chat, this is Batangas. I'll zoom out, right? This is literally where we were. Let me zoom out to show you what part of Luzon we were at. Para sa mga kakapasok lang. My mouse will stay in the same place. Alright, follow my mouse. Bruh. Sobrang south. Ito ang hindi ka na pwede makipag-away, no, dyan. Panalo ka na parati. Tuwing nag-aaway-away kayo ng mga kaibigan mo siguro sa Manila. Ano ka ba? Southie ka ba or Northie? Taga-North ka ba? Taga-South? Team North versus Team South. Wala nang tatalo kay Jan. Team South forever. Taga-Ibaan daw. Ibaan, Batangas. This part. Onti na nga lang, no? Mindoro na. Dang, chat. Layo rin, no? In my head, nung sinabi ko Batangas yung wedding, okay, cool. Mga 2.5, 3-hour drive. Hi, Ron. 2.5, 3-hour drive. It's not gonna be so bad. Little did I know. Halos 4 hours din yung biyahe. Para na kami naglaon yun, actually. What's up, Das? Ngayon ko lang nakita si Das. Mahirap ba sa inyo bumili ng wedding gift for these events? No. I don't think, or at least siguro sa generation ng mga napuntahan kong weddings, which are almost always around +3, -3 my age, +-3 years old, GCash na lang. Cash na lang talaga parati ang hinihinging gift. Literally, chat, our tables came with like a little envelope that had the QR code for GCash and BDO. And then there's this entire part of the wedding kung saan sinasabit yung, I guess for lack of a better word or term, ampaw. Sinasabit yung ampaw sa tali na hawak-hawak yata nung best man at nung maid of honor. In the middle of the reception. Sorry, hindi nung middle of ng kasal. Weird naman gitna ng kasal no? Pero middle of the reception, there's that portion where, sige na, game na everybody. Isabit nyo na yung mga ampaw ninyo. And then, of course, our ampaw was empty kasi team cashless tayo. Team walang cash. Go for it, Nong. But when Ali Orts and I were talking about it, honestly, we actually prefer a gift registry. It's rare for sure because I think in the US it's much easier dahil sa Amazon US may gift registry, you buy it, then it automatically gets delivered to the person's address. I hope magkaroon tayo ng ganun dito whether sa Shopee or sa Lazada na magkakaroon tayo ng gift registry. And then it's as simple as giving people a link, them buying what you want, and then it gets automatically sent to the gifting I wanted to book. Pero inunahan na ako ni Ali Ort. Sabi niya, it's a good wedding. Okay, it's a good wedding. Let's not do anything freaky here. So no singing for me. Yo, Mars! Chat, Mars is in the stream.
Hi, Kuya Benny. Hello, chat. Happy streaming.
Okay, to give you more context, chat, I encountered Jan in the bathroom. So, okay, ito yung honest thought, ito yung tumatakbo sa utak ko dyan nung nagkita tayo sa banyo ng McDo sa gitna ng tollway papuntang Batangas. So, I was doing my business, right? And then, I think I was about to head out the cubicle in the direction of going to the faucet to wash my hands. That's where I bumped into Jan. Sabi ni Jan, bro, are you that guy from TikTok? That's me. And then I said, yeah, that's me. And then I was washing my hands and Jan was doing his business. Sabi ni Jan, sorry, weird sa banyo pa talaga. I mean, I don't really care, honestly. People bump into each other everywhere. And it's not a big deal for me. Maybe other people would care about it more. But hey, it's as random could be, right? And I don't really have any control over that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Nag-usap lang kami ng onti pa ni Jan at yung kaibigan niya sa parking lot before we all left. Oh, hi! Hi, Faye! Welcome to the stream. Pag hinihintay mo yung time, ang tagal. Oh, yeah, that can be true. Yeah. You know, chat, alam niyo ba kung saan pinakamabagal ang oras? I'll give you a hint. Pinakamabagal yung oras sa oras kung saan pinapawisan ka na. That's when the time is slowest. Alright, that's a bad clue. I'll just tell you upright. Sa treadmill. Time is not slower anywhere else than it is on a treadmill. Kapag malungkot ka, no. Chlorind. Bakit tama? Kapag malungkot ka, sobrang bagal din ng oras. Sabi ni Mary, last 5 minutes bago mag-out sa work. May pinapabili siya, malapit lang naman ako. Sabi ko, sige. Oh, wow! How far away is Cyprus from Hong Kong, Faye? Ayun na nga, Manny. Yung sinabi ni Mary. Pinakamabagal ng oras kapag Friday at 3 p.m. Wait, 3 p.m. ba out mo kapag Friday, Manny? Yun din, isa pa yun pag naka-plank. Oh, Jesus. Ano pa bang, kailan pa ba mabagal ang oras? You know when time is fast? When you're taking a dump. A little TMI, but sometimes taking a dump takes way longer than expected. And before you know it, you've wasted 15 minutes. But it's not really wasting 15 minutes if you're doing it during company hours. So they say. Hey, Chlorinde, I'd love for you to come over here. Mabagal daw ang oras kapag mid-shift ka sa work. Kapag nadya-jebs and stuck sa traffic. Sabi ni Womp Womp, kapag nagbubuhat. Yeah, chat. You know when time becomes extra slow also? When you're completely fatigued and you're hitting a 1 rep max. Alam niyo yung deadlift or yung squat or yung bench na nanginginig na yung mga galamay ninyo? You're shaking, you're trembling, you're giving it your all, and then you feel like it's forever to lock out. Lock out meaning to say, kunyari, ito yung starting position mo sa barbell. So, andito ka na, nanginginig ka. Finally, you press it up. It's this moment where you're shaking all the way up that feels like 100 years. And then if you happen to be taking a video of yourself, when you play back the video, wala pa sigurong 5 seconds yung buong lift. But that's also when time takes forever. It's the last rep. I do feel though, Hammers, kapag nag-workout in general, time tends to move fast for me. Like, it's so easy for me to eat up 2 hours in the gym, chat. I have to make a very mindful effort para lang hindi ko feel na ang bilis ko masyado sa gym or ang tagal ko masyado sa gym. Like, to finish the gym or to finish an entire workout in less than 2 hours is already a feat for me. Normally, 2 hours talaga ako. And ang bilis. Pinakamabagal yung oras, yung hinihintay ko lumapag Miguel family to check Bobby if okay lang siya. Tagal niyang nasa biyahe ngayon. Oh, man. Yeah. Wait, how do you feel about that, Faye? Do you feel na mabagal yung oras because you feel like you really, really miss Bobby? Or you just want to see kung okay lang talaga siya? Or you feel anxious? Or all of the above? That's nice. Talagang dito pa natin pinag-uusapan, no, Faye? Di naman nanonood si Tin nung live stream, no? Just to be clear, baka mamaya makita ni Tin to eh. Mabilis ang oras kapag late ka na tapos nagpagas pa si Manong driver. No, mabagal yun. Diba? Para, oh my gosh. Oh, I get it. I get kung paano siya pwede maging mabagal, paano siya pwede maging mabilis. Pero, I totally get that. I see so many Reddit threads na yun yung comment. Hi, Neil. Yeah, mabagal yung oras kapag may inaantay. All of the above, sabi ni Faye. Well, I hope it comes sooner than later, Faye. And thank you for dropping by para libangin mo yung sarili mo while waiting. What I look forward to, Faye, ito talaga, natatagalan na ako. Time feels extra slow when I wait for the day na finally magkikita-kita na ang Benny fam at si Faye at si Mond. Oh, tell me about it, Jan. I remember there's this subject I really hated in high school. Physics. Chat. Sa lahat ng science, ayaw ko talaga physics. And I hated it. I absolutely disliked physics in high school, that I would be looking at the time, the clock, the entire 50 minutes that the class would be running. Time is so fast when... Time is slower pag yung sinasakin mo sa jeep. Yeah, yan na nga mismo, EJ. Mismo yung sinabi ni Mary kanina. Hi, Celeste. Parang ang tagal. Matagal yung oras kapag 13th month ang inaabangan. Kapag sweldo. Kapag refresh ka ng Union Bank. Sobrang automatic nun eh. Refresh ng Union Bank kasi araw na ng sweldo. Pero inaantay mo kailan papasok. Time so fast. Yeah, when you're a little bit inebriated. Feeling mo nagte-teleport ka na lang, no? What's up, Chessa? Kapag may amats, nagte-teleport ka na lang bigla. Huh? How did I get here? Hi, Zach. Zach, come over here to either YouTube or Kumu. Lipat na. Same username. Ayun lang, Bok. By the way, 11:11 chat. Save up your stories kung ano ang pinamili ninyo for 11:11 when we talk about Wellness Wednesday for tomorrow. For now, let's get started on a few Reddit threads over here so that we could just get our minds cooking as early as now. Let's look at the top threads for the last week over here at Philippines. We already saw this meme last week. I think a lot of this is gonna be US elections. She's gonna... What's this? Yo, parami ng parami ah. Parami ng parami yung mga Chicken Joy menu posts. I'm pretty tired talking about this, and I think you too, chat. I think of all the brands that we've mentioned in our TikToks and live streams, feeling ko at this point, we're no longer surprised that Jollibee keeps raising its prices. We talk about them at least once a week. So I just want you to know that there is this thread where it's saying na yung 91 to 95 peso menu biglang naging 100, 914 na. So yeah, let's move on from that. We saw that last night. What's this? Life hack. The title of this thread, Life Hacks 101 by Kuya Rider mong walang panukli. Life hack. Kung isa kang rider, Move It, Angkas, Joyride, Foodpanda, Lalamove, kapag ang sukli na lang ay 30 pababa, sabihin mo wala kang barya, kahit meron naman talaga, para makaipon ka ng pangkain mo. Walang imposible. Basta minsan magiging masama ka din. This goes back to our Discarte post last night, but I don't think this is real. I don't think this is real. This is rage bait. I don't wanna feel like I don't wanna take the bait, and I don't wanna take the stance here, the righteous stance here, because I feel like although this could be real, it's barely what you would probably see. It's hardly what you will ever see in these Facebook groups. You'll see a lot of good deeds. At least that's what I'm thinking. Syempre, wala akong alam. Di naman ako part ng mga Facebook group na to. But I feel like the bad posts, the rage bait ones, the one that get you all riled up and emotional, are far and few in between. And unfortunately, yun lang yung mga mas naha-highlight. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think this is true though. Rage bait, super rage bait. Life hack, always bring exact payment. Or GCash mo na yan. Kaya parati na lang ako nagka-card or GCash. Tapos di na ako sumasabay sa tricycle as much as possible. Minsan kasing mahal na sila halos ng Grab. Life hack, report nyo para masuspend o tanggal. Chat, sometimes what I do, especially when I have a bad feeling about it, I would literally start a staring contest. Wala rin akong panukli. Ano mangyayari, di ba? This is a classic. The roots of this go beyond Angkas, Move It, and all of these COD deliveries. The root of this goes all the way back to groceries or restaurants or establishments kung saan sobrang liit na lang ng sukli, makikipag-areglo pa yung cashier para sabihin na okay lang, kulang ng piso. Right? You know, those moments. And when I would get that feeling of the responsibility of having change seemingly being passed on to me in a weird way, na parang bang responsibility ko magkasukli, the staring contest begins. Staring contest between me and Kuya Rider begins. Unfortunately, I always lose the staring contest. Di ko kaya. So what I always end up doing is scavenging the house for change. Yeah, may pang candy pa, di ba? Kaya nga next time ang ipambayad mo sa sari-sari store, candy lang din. What do you mean by attention economy, Baymax? Also, sabi ni Lars, we can talk about the VAT on paid digital content. Anybody here know? Anybody here know kung nagmahal na ang mga online services like Netflix and Spotify, YouTube Premium, Amazon Prime, HBO Max? Anybody know, Chad? For real? Damn, Womp Womp. For you to get 5K out of Shopback, ang laki nung spend mo, ah. Oh, I didn't notice it because I was billed for Spotify. And it was $239 for a family plan. I have no idea. I feel like as in no, I'm pretty familiar with the fact na nagmahal ang karamihan ng mga online services these past few months. We all got really frustrated when YouTube Premium increased their price by 1.5x. That's very expensive. To increase a service by about half more than what it's worth is crazy to me. But what I'm talking about is since naipasa na yung bill na may VAT na yung mga services na to, nagmahal pa ba yung mga services or did they already preempt this by increasing their fees last time? Yeah, yung YouTube Premium na $375 monthly, before pa yun pinasa yung bill eh. Like at least a month or a month and a half ago. Yeah, matagal lang in-increase yung YouTube Premium. Siguro may month and a half ago na. I'm talking about in the last week since tinaasan yung bill. I mean since in-approve yung bill. May nagmahal ba? Because I feel like these online services, nagkaroon na sila ng idea about it months ago. And so they already inunahan na nila magtaas ng presyo. Hi, Arvin. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull up my email from Google that says, yo, magmamahal na YouTube Premium. Because I got this one a couple of months ago. Here. Just making sure that there's nothing here that you guys shouldn't be reading. Yeah, here. So this was August 23. YouTube Premium price update. $379 a month. But yeah, this was a couple of months ago. Recent lang pinasa yung bill eh. VAT online services. News. Here. Oh, here. Apparently June 2025. Is this real? Yeah, June pa pala. Here, what's this? Global VAT compliance. This is a month ago. Digital services Philippines. News 5 days ago. Ito sakto 5 days ago. Yeah, 5 days ago lang, chat. I think nauna na yung mga ibang nauna na yung mga ibang companies mag-increase ng charge way in advance. Yeah, mahal lang, no? Laki ng $379. They didn't even mention the old price so that you guys wouldn't think about it too much. Okay, so 120 days. There you go. Baymax with the facts here. So I don't know. So, what I'm afraid, okay lang sa akin kung nauna na yung YouTube, yung Spotify, mag-increase ng price. Kasi ina-anticipate nga nila na magkakaroon na ng VAT yung online services natin. What I'm afraid of is they did not see it coming. Because if they increased prices, and then nalaman na lang nila na nagtaas or nagkaroon tayo ng VAT sa online services, i-increase ulit nila yung mga prices. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that they will pass on the VAT or the VAT charge to us as well. Apple Music, $129 to $139. Cheaper than Spotify still. $149 daw ang Spotify, sabi ni Paolo. I feel like babies, nabasa ko ng slight yung question ni Bok kanina, kung nagkaka-jet lag din ba ang babies. I think that while they don't necessarily get jet lag, for sure sira yung routine nila in sleeping. Because an airplane isn't exactly a home, so it could add to the stress or the anxiety they could feel. Do babies experience jet lag when traveling? Let's see. Yes. Pati feeding schedules siguro, no? Yeah, oo nga naman, feeding schedules. Yeah. Often less rigid. Sleep schedules are often less rigid. Alam mo yung napapansin ko sa load and data, chat, yung kinuha kong, yung bill na, naka-postpaid ako sa Globe, and kinuha ko yung pinakamura. Kasi in the last 4 years, I've managed to have lived with that perfectly fine. The cheapest postpaid plan has been getting me along. But I noticed the past 2 months, napapabili na ako ng extra data. I don't know why. Maybe it's me consuming more data outside of the house. But that sucks. That sucks because that means more expenses. I don't know if that means magmamahal din yung data. Magmamahal nga ba? Okay, more threads. Ayun na nga. Oh no, not this one. EO. You know, may nabasa ako sa Reddit nung isang araw. And this is pure tinfoil. Tinfoil moment, conspiracy moment chat. Pero may nagsabi. Again, I want to make it clear. This is not based on anything. This is based on somebody's opinion on the internet. Tinanggal yung Pogo dito, chat. Okay? Tinanggal yung Pogo dito para tumaas at magtagumpay ang mga local gambling companies. Because if you notice, take a quick stroll down EDSA and sobrang dami na nating gambling ads. Gambling billboards. Southbound, maraming gambling billboards yung papunta akong Batangas. On TV, mga commercials, you see it all the time. May Bingo Plus, right? I got offered Bingo Plus, by the way, chat. I had to say no. Kinda tough for me to get into gambling as content. But yeah, very interesting take. Na tinanggal yung Pogo para ang gambling, ang profits ng gambling makuha ng mga local gambling companies lang din. It's crazy. But yeah, again, that's a conspiracy. Anybody got affected by this? Thousands of GCash accounts compromised today, November 9. This was 3 days ago. international gambling license. Ako hindi ako na-affect nito. Did you guys get affected by this one? Oh. Do you think that's a good workaround, Baymax? Like, they're not outright banning Pogo, absolutely. But if you apply for a international gambling license, as long as my IT infrastructure, tulad ng sinabi mo, you think that's okay? You think that still benefits the Filipino people? Yeah, this was interesting. I don't have friends who were affected by this, but at the same time, a lot of people were complaining about it. Naging meme nga rin yata to eh. Oh, this is interesting. I haven't heard this in a while. I haven't heard anybody speak with this kind of imperative in a very long time. Please wear your face mask when going outside of your home. As the title says, kindly wear your face mask when going outside or in any public place. Marami pa rin ako nakikitang kampanteng umubo at di marunong mag-cover ng bunganga. Wala man lang etiquette sa tamang pag-ubo. So to cut the story short, I got COVID last November 4, 2024. Symptoms worsened November 5. Nagka-fever ako, body chills, and the worst part is yung unbearable headache na tipong akala mo sasabog na utak ko. Fast forward to November 7, nagtimpla ako ng kape sa mug, pero yung unang sip ko sa Nescafe Creamy White parang walang lasa. Hanggang sa naubos ko na yung kape. Ganun pa rin wala akong panlasa. Hanggang si ate, nirecommend ako magpa-test on that same day. Bumili siya ng test kit around 350 pesos sa isang kilalang grocery shop. I immediately opened the test kit and followed the instructions, and 30 seconds of waiting time, lumabas na 2 lines sa test kit ko. The bottom line is here. Wear your face mask. I've been cuffed right in front of my face as wala pang face mask sa public. Masyado pa rin kampante ng mga tao, parang akala nila okay lang ngayon kasi COVID, parang flu lang yan. Medyo conscious ako, FYI, medyo conscious ako when it comes to wearing ng face mask after meal. I always wash my mouth sa CR para di dumikit yung food oil sa face mask ko saka ako nag-hand wash. That's a weird aside. But chat, what do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? Yeah, Luigi. Team credit card. Yeah, Jan, exactly what I feel. Parang exactly what I feel. I don't think... Yeah, but I'll let you talk first, chat. How do you feel about this? Kunin ko lang yung tumbler ko. Because I don't have my water here and we've been yapping for like almost an hour. I need a sip of water first. Tell me what you think about this because right now, at the get-go, I agree with what Jan said. Let's go, Steffi. Yeah, and my under the table din feeling ko, Baymax. Yeah, my under the table yan. Tapos ang makikinabang lang in the end, yung may power magbigay ng license. As of now, hindi na masyadong threat ang COVID. That's true, right? I think right now the concern for COVID would be mostly, as it has always been anyway, for the elderly, seniors, and children. More so for old people actually. But I think that we've learned enough after a lot of trial and error, a lot of data to know what we're saying, that masking won't necessarily prevent the spread of COVID. It helps, but not quite not quite as much as we thought it would. COVID is actually a part of our lives now, and we do, yeah, treat it like the flu, like the common flu. But I don't think at this point in time, where we've been through a lot of this already, I don't think that it's also right to be saying magmask kayo. We're way past that. We're way past that already at this point. Yeah, and I think the focus, instead of masking, should be proper etiquette, tulad nung sinabi ni Jan. Yeah, ang daming umuubo at bumabahing ng walang takip. Worse and gross, dumudura at sumisinga sa lansangan. That sucks. Question, kailan huling COVID vaccine mo? Hold on. If I'm not mistaken, chat, wearing a mask protects other people. Does that make sense? Wearing a mask protects other people from you. So if you wear a mask, you're not necessarily being protected from other people, but other people are being protected from getting infected by you. That makes sense? So that it would be even more effective if two people, you and the other person, wore masks. But the reality of it is that wearing a mask protects others from you, not the other way around. So, even if you wore a mask, kung yung ibang tao hindi naka-mask at umubo sa mukha mo, you are gonna get infected still. It's actually not the other. It's not. It's more so that than it is the other way around. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how I understood masking at its peak, which was 2 years ago. It would work both ways if both parties are wearing masks, because in that way you're protecting yourself against each other. Palakasan lang ng guardian angel. Where did I get this idea? Let me try to. Nagagalit na si TikTok. Let me try to justify or rationalize why I thought about this. I think the reason why is because if you wear a good mask, like a worthy mask, and you try to blow out of the mask and blow into a candle, a lit candle, that candle won't get blown out. Right? The flame won't get blown out. However, even when you are wearing a mask, you can still end up inhaling. Yeah, my argument is starting to fall apart. But when you are wearing a mask, you can still inhale scents and fumes and other things in your surroundings very easily. So it's more of a, you know what, kaya nga may chat GPT para ma-fact check natin to an extent. yung mga pinagsasabi natin. Is wearing a mask protective for the wearer or people around the wearer? Here. Ito na lang. Protecting others. Masks help contain respiratory droplets when the wearer talks, coughs, or sneezes. Protecting the wearer. High-quality masks like N95 or KN95s can filter out particles in the air, including virus-carrying droplets. So yeah, based on this, I'm wrong. I would say Wikipedia is more reliable than ChatGPT because ChatGPT, you can ask ChatGPT for citations, source, and then when that happens, you can kind of fact check this one already. There, see? Right? And in the same way, sa Wikipedia, may in-text citations yun. So I would honestly argue that Wikipedia is a reliable source. You can actually quote me on that. That's the biggest lie I feel that school taught me, that Wikipedia is not a reliable source. It is actually. Give me a topic, chat. YouTube. YouTube Wiki. So if you actually go to YouTube Wikipedia, all facts being claimed here have in-text citations, and you can actually go to those citations and go find the information or the fact checking from there. Kaya sobrang dami niya, no? Because every single claim made by statements here in any Wikipedia page is backed up. So yeah. What's up, Just Potato Fries? Okay, let's go back here. Corpse and cupboard. Cupboard? I'm so confused. Di po yan silent P. Turuan mo ng maayos, ma'am. Cupboard, corpse at ku. Hindi kasama dyan. Ha? Hindi po ganun yung pronunciation sa corpse. Di po silent P yan. Wait. Like Marine Corps? Ganun ba? Ku? Receipt? Psychic? Ang corpse na alam kong hindi silent P yung may E sa dulo. Corpse, a dead body. Pero kapag core, parang ito yung Marine Corps, di ba? Yeah, there you go. Marine Corps. I'm not sure kung ito ba yung pangalan na issue. It's actually Psalm. It's actually Pasam, not Psalm. It's not silent P. Now, I think these are trolling, though. You think these are serious comments? Honestly, sometimes these things get people easily riled up. Hello, bossing. But to be honest, I think minsan nang tutroll na lang din yung mga tao sa internet eh. I don't think these are real comments. Serious yung iba? You know, sometimes I think they're just rage baiting us so that we get annoyed by it. I mean, because come on, have you ever heard somebody say pasam? Even in church, wala naman nagsasabi ng pasam, di ba? Right? So I think they're just rage baiting people or trolling. It's a classic troll. I don't think they're real comments, are they? Yes, sabi ni Ann, siya raw yung pangalan issue. Yeah, I know some people, especially mga younger generations. I get that. Like, I'm not denying that there is a education crisis sa Pilipinas. I think globally we're kind of suffering in that way. We have a really really bad problem when it comes to basic reading and writing. So I recognize that. I know that because we see a lot of these Reddit threads all the time. But to see comments like this, I feel like they're kind of trolling sometimes. Right? If you also know how the internet operates, like look at this one. Di po ganun yung pronunciation. You really think the person went through lengths to say pronunciation just to be serious? Yeah. I know they're adults. Oh, you think so? Hi, OJ. Yeah. Chat si Steffi nahuhuli sa YouTube. Steffi, scroll up, baby. Come on, Steffi, scroll up. Hi, user176. Let's see the comments here. I want to believe na hindi sila, na nagtutroll lang sila. I want to believe so bad. Hi, Moon. Totoo ang kasabihang, maingay ang latang walang alam. Nakakatawa. Hi, Baby Riz. Nakakatawa na nakakainis na nakakalungkot na may audacity ang mga ito na mag-correct. Pero sila yung talagang walang alam. Nakakita ko dito ang isang mas malalim na problema sa Pilipinas. Ito ay ang ating edukasyon. Hindi na siya mabisa, masakit sa ulo. Ang pinakamatindi, hindi pa nagkukusa ang mga Pilipino na maging matalino. Bagkus ay marami pa yung edi ikaw na matalino o kaya ay joke lang naman, wag seryoso. Just mio. Photo from Facebook. We are millennials. Yeah. Sarap murahin, at least yun hindi silent P. You think? I don't know, Ja. What do you think? Do you think they're serious when they say this? I mean, if you've been around on the internet long enough, you know how people can sometimes troll you hard just to get a reaction out of you. Okay? How many here believe na trolls lang to? Right? Press 1 if you think trolls. Press 2 if you think serious yung comments. Yeah, that's what I think too, K-Fab, na trolls to. Wait, what did I say again? 1 for trolls or 2 for trolls? Did I say 2 for trolls? Damn it, kahit nakalimutan ko na. Two for serious? Oh, so 2 kung serious, 1 for troll. Cognitive dissonance yan. I think you're looking for a specific phenomenon here, Mary. May tinatawag eh na phenomenon. What is that term or phenomenon where people who aren't as smart think they're smart? May there's a term here. Yeah, the Dunning-Kruger effect. It's a cognitive bias where people with lower ability, knowledge, or competence in a particular area tend to overestimate their skills or intelligence. This often happens because their lack of knowledge prevents them from recognizing their own mistakes, leading to an inflated sense of confidence. Meanwhile, those who are highly skilled in a field tend to underestimate their abilities because they're more aware of the complexities and gaps in their own knowledge. Yeah, there you go. You know where this is really prevalent, chat? And natutunan ko to from Bok. I think Francis sent over a very, very simple TikTok explaining why we have the worst politicians, the worst kind of people in office. And ever since then, my mind, I've been convinced. Ever since then, yun na lang yung iniisip ko parati to help me sleep better at night. But some time ago, pinadala ni Francis sa Discord natin, TikTok, that said the reason why we have really underqualified politicians is because oftentimes the smart people, the intelligent people, don't think they're qualified to run for office and don't think they can do a good job at it. But in reality, they're actually qualified. Kaya talaga nila yung trabaho. Yun lang, dahil nga matalino sila, ang dami nilang alam about themselves na tingin nilang hindi nila kaya. They know the complexities of a problem that make them question their own competence. Meanwhile, the opposite, think that they can actually solve problems. Think that politics is easy because so many other people have done it as well. So many other people like them have successfully traversed their way through politics. And yun na lang. Yun na lang iniisip ko tuwing nakakakita ako ng mga politiko o mga kandidato na parang bang, bakit mo naisipang tumakbo? Right? Si Steffi chat naghahabol pa rin. Chat, somebody help Steffi out. Somebody help Steffi out. Steffi is like an hour behind. Steffi, I can't wait for you to see us in the present day. Yeah, diba? So ayun, ever since then, let's see some other comments here. Maybe a comment here that quote na si teacher on exposing stupidity. Because a lot of the comments here are, I think, trying to say, nandi, tanga naman ng mga to. Yan, nagpapakita tuloy yung mas tanga or yung an empty can makes a lot of noise. What's that quote? Empty cans make the most noise. What's the quote that goes, empty cans make the most noise? Empty vessels make the most noise. What? I want to see another comment here. Something that isn't along those lines. Sana ituloy lang ni ma'am teacher yan para maglabasan yung mga nagmamagaling. Hindi masama magtanong o magsaliksik kung di mo alam. Ang masama nagmagaling ka na sa mali mo tas pinasa mo pa sa iba. that's yeah, agree ako dito. Thank you for the rose, Jerome. Oh, thank you, Jean. I appreciate that. One time in our anatomy class, I saw a corpse. Gets, kasi walang E. Siya rin yung may content na may mga nagmamarunong na commenters about saying mali daw pangalan. Pangalan daw yun. Yeah, that one was weird. I saw that one. I remember this one now. I think we talked about this quickly in one of the streams before. Na ang pangalan, meaning to say noun, hindi raw siya, iba raw, dapat daw pangalan siya, hindi pangalan. Yeah, nobody here saying na trolls or nagtutroll lang yung mga to. So, galit na galit to. Alam niyo yung hindi silent P? P sa putang ina, mga bobo. Today I learned the P in cupboard is silent. Hans, I might, if you become a member over here on YouTube. Chat, we're very close, honestly. We're already at 82. Onti na lang, aabot na tayo sa 100 member goal natin. Yeah, nothing new. The comments are all the same. Yeah, this sucks. Another reality that kind of reminds me how privileged I am, chat. All I do is sit down in front of a camera and talk. There you go. Something more interesting. What is this? Lapas Batchoy, world best rated soup from Ofal Soups. Let's go, finally. A list where being number one is something to be proud of. Batchoy number one. What's wrong with Vineyard? Hi, Courier. Welcome to the stream. I love seeing the flesh badge na ang Benny fam membership mo. The question is, who's gonna be our first red badge? I think if Ron, I think it might be Ron actually, chat. Malapit na. Malapit na yata ang first red badge natin. Batchoy. Pero honestly though, chat, I don't even mind if people mispronounce words. As long as nagkakaintindihan. Benipayo. Silent P. I think what's wrong is when you take offense to being corrected or you mind it too much. I think that's when things can become weird fast. Okay lang naman eh. I don't care if you say cupboard. I don't care if you say corpse or psychology. Right? As long as we understand each other. English is a hard language, by the way, in case you didn't know, chat. English is one of the hardest languages to learn. Kaya sobrang swerte natin na at least dito sa Pilipinas, we are mostly bilingual. Best batchoy sa Manila, yun ang di ko alam. Hanggang cup noodles ako. Yeah, I mean, like, it's like saying croissant. Are you gonna say croissant? I'll just say croissant, but I'm not gonna go all the way, man. I'm willing to ditch croissant. I'm willing to make my R evolve into a W, so that it sounds like a croissant. But ain't no way I'm going all in saying croissant. Yeah. Sa alam ko, how do you pronounce vase? If I'm not mistaken, you can pronounce it two ways. Vase or vase. Vase or vase?
Vase.
It's vase, bruh. British.
Vase.
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 Same with envelope. I don't think it's envelope. Is it?
Envelope.
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 What?
Envelope. Envelope.
Yeah, it's not envelope. So many weird pronunciations, by the way. And I think a lot of it also has to be contextualized depending on what country you're from. Because we pronounce many things differently, but we consider those pronunciations to be correct. The minute we step out of the Philippines and carry the same pronunciations with us, in other countries, chances are, hindi tayo nagkakaintindihan. Or may small misunderstandings. Sup, Nate? Aluminium. How would you pronounce it, Mark? I mean, Mock. Skyans. British people say the H in herb. Here, let's see. Oh, walang pronunciation for herb. Envelope. There. Can we type in... Oh, we can't type in herb. But you know a good example of what we consider to be correct, pero sa ibang bansa, medyo nakakalito. When we say garage, we say garage. Diba? Garage. Pero in other countries, at least in the US, it's garage. So, pwedeng hindi tayo magkaintindihan dun. Another one would be Tuesday and Tuesday. We like saying our chus, YouTube, Tuesday, YouTube. So, it's perfectly fine because as long again as nagkakaintindihan tayo. Come on, man. Hey, Tiara. When are these Reddit threads gonna be good? So far this past week, I think we've exhausted everything. Nagbabayad ba ng tax to? How do you set up Barbie's ice cream? Sino to? Chat, who's this? Who's this? What's this? Anybody familiar with this TikTok creator? Island Barbie Siargao. Oo nga na, womp womp. Nate, come over here. Come over here. Oh, walang mic? Ayan, Tiara. Is everything better? Di pala tayo naririnig sa Kumu. Wala pa rin? This entire time, man. Ayan, dinig na ba? Oh, phone mic? Yeah. Wala tayong setup. Hindi tayo naka-OBS. Yeah, hindi naka-OBS kasi nagpe-play ako ng videos. Wala na audio. Hello. Hello. Oo nga, no. What happened? Hello. What? Hello. There you go. Mic test. Yun. Yeah, walang setup Tiara kasi walang setup today Tiara kasi I'm gonna be playing videos on the stream. Uy, nice! Let's go! Yeah, kaya ano muna tayo, Tiara? Naka-cellphone stream tayo. Naka-mobile stream. Let's go! Let's go, showman! Yeah, may echo kasi yung Kumu natin, piniplay din natin. But yeah, chat, if you wanna transfer, and I urge you to, mas maganda ang vertical streams sa Kumu. I guarantee it. And I know that for a fact. Because I'm a Kumu streamer. Yeah. Sino si Johnny Somali? Pwede ko bang i-google yun? Johnny Somali? What's with Johnny Somali? Wait, let me turn on our campaign sticker. Ngayon na may campaign tayo, chat. Halo. Found it. Nuisance streamer. 10 years? YouTuber who could be facing 10 years in prison? Johnny is facing even more legal woes. What's happening here? Oh, what the hell, man? Is this guy American? He kissed a statue. Thank you, showman. He kissed the statue, which commemorated the victims of war times, slavery. The YouTube posted a video publicly eliciting a speedy response of anger. However, his shocking act was not what spurred the potential legal issues. Instead, Korean authorities said on October 31 that they were investigating alleged assault and abuse. I don't want to know more about. I don't want to know more about this guy. I feel like it's gonna be the same content again and again and again. Okay, let's go back to this one really quickly here. Hi, Hermes. Anybody familiar with this creator, chat? You guys know her? Island Barbie Siargao. How do you think I set up to sell Barbie's ice cream? You want to check her out? Because this fetched a fair amount of upvotes. I want to see what's up with this one. Feeling ko. Yeah, let's check out videos first and content before we actually talk about the video para mas may idea tayo. Island Barbie Siargao. Hi, user 176.
There's a streamer named Ludwig. I met him for the first time in Mr. Beast's Influencer Box Challenge. I go online the other day.
Island Barbie Siargao. What's this about? Here we go. So is this her? Island Barbie Siargao. Island Barbie Siargao. Okay, let's see. Can we arrange this by most viewed? Let's look for something here. 104K.
Sige, una na lang. Emergency room. Ano naman?
Nasugatan ka po niya. Ay, nakita ko na ito si Wonder. Nahiya ka pa po maman. Tapos yun sana. Ay, lang siya.
Who is this? It seems like you're not familiar with her too, chat. Like we're all learning at the same time here. Ito, 194K.
Let's move down. Ew, oh my god. Look at my hair. I still have like... what is going on with my hair? Oh my god, it looks so bad.
Your teeth is okay?
Yeah.
Huh? I don't know.
What?
How did this get 200K views? What's happening? She looks like a travel creator, like a short. Here you go. 610K.
Hindi po siya turista sa Siargao. Dahil sa maniwala kayo o hindi, dito na siya sa isla nakatira. Siya si Brianna o mas kilala bilang si Island Barbie na taga-Amerika.
Ano na ba kayo?
What? Ano na ba kayo? Huh?
Lang si Island Barbie na taga-Amerika.
Ano na ba kayo?
Did I hear that right? Ano na ba kayo? Ano na ba kayo? What's that supposed to mean?
Kung pagkain ang bumihag sa puso ni na Ivy at Leda, surfing naman sa Siargao ang pinakabenta kay Island Barbie. Ipinanganak at lumaki sa estado ng Michigan, si Brianna. Nagtrabaho siya bilang fitness
Siya ba to? Handa. Yun ba yung sinabi niya?
na taga-Amerika.
Ano na ba kayo?
Tatanungin sana kita, Alvin eh. Handa saan?
Lumaki sa estado ng Michigan, si Brianna. Nagtrabaho siya bilang fitness instructor.
Good morning, guys. It's currently 4:48.
2022,
The captions are so bad.
nang makita niyang isang post sa social media tungkol sa Siargao. Walang kaabog-abog, lumipad mula Amerika papuntang Pilipinas si Brianna. Simula daw noon, hindi na siya muling umalis pa ng Siargao. Kaya ang kanyang pamilya na naiwan sa Amerika na bigla sa kanyang naging desisyon na doon na tumira.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of the way of life in America. So my initial plan was I was just gonna go with the flow. But even to my family,
Hi, unknown. You know, to be fair, chat, I think that the reason why a lot of Caucasian people like going to Siargao is because ang dami ring Caucasian people doon. So it's the way you can think about it is it's living in a tropical country or a tropical island, except it's a lot of white people too. So it gives them a sense of belongingness. It gives them a sense of home. But also at the same time, maraming variety dahil galing sa iba't ibang bahagi ng mundo. Mga tao sa Siargao, oftentimes the foreigners. And yeah, that's true. Although mas mahal, although tourist prices ang Siargao, chat, it's still relatively cheap compared to the cost of living in regular states and cities abroad. So para sa atin mahal na siya because of course we earn in Philippine rate we earn under Philippine rates, but they earn dollars. So mas malayo talaga yung nairarating nung perang kinikita nila, especially if they're also doing remote work. So, ayun na nga, cheaper cost of living, but a lot of people who look and talk the same as you. Wouldn't you want that? I think that's a good, I think that's a pretty good deal. Think of it this way. You're given a chance to live in a country kung saan mas gusto mo yung weather. Siguro kung dito init na init ka na, umay ka na sa ulan na lang ng ulan parate. You're given a chance to live in a country where it's a lot cooler but still tolerable, doesn't rain as much, and a strong, thriving Filipino community. Bonus, your pesos can afford that place. Kayang-kaya nung kinikita mo na mabuhay ka affluently in that country. Wouldn't you take it? I would. I'd take it, chat. I'd take it in a heartbeat. And I think it's the same way for foreigners uprooting their lives and living in Siargao. Yes, Siargao gets gentrified because everything becomes so expensive dahil yung purchasing power nung tao doon is already enough to cause inflation. Sure. But I'm not really talking about that. I'm talking about the idea of us living in another country where everything is in easy mode. I would do it. Yun lang yung pangit. Yun lang yung pangit mo. In any, I think we've read a lot of Reddit comments already, teaching us more about this because it's not an original idea that I learned. It's actually learning from the comments and learning from you, chat, where I've learned that the downside to this of gentrification in general is that it displaces the locals. Case in point, Boracay, di ba? Yun. You don't need to be familiar with Siargao, but you may be more familiar with Boracay. Napakamahal sa Boracay. Pero papaano pa kaya yung mga locals na hindi makatira sa island mismo kasi napakamahal na ng cost of living? Hey, unknown, welcome to the stream. Christian Lopez, welcome to the stream. Oh, that's for sure, Bok. Yeah, that's an entirely different conversation when it comes to that. The sliver of hope here is that because gentrified yung area, businesses and those who benefit from higher income also remit higher taxes. So the hope here is that the government or yung local government nila distributes the excess profits or yung laki nung kinikita nila from taxing these highly profitable businesses and binabalik nila sa tao. Also enriching their lives. That's the hope. But I've never been to Siargao. Hindi ko alam kung ganun yung situation dun. But isn't that the classic case of tourist destinations becoming more expensive and gentrified? Yep, comparable to BGC. For sure. The interesting thing about Bali, here's the thing though, Mok, which is making me wonder why Siargao is not the same situation. Chat, if you've ever been to Bali, you'd be surprised at how food there is significantly cheaper. Despite what you may think of it as a global tourist destination. Bali is one of the most popular tropical destinations to go to in the world. And yet, nung pumunta ako doon, chat, I was very happy to know na ang presyuhan sa Bali, and this is how I put it, presyong Ortigas. Hindi siya presyong QC, hindi siya presyong BGC. Ang presyo ng Bali nasa Ortigas rates, which of course is not exactly cheap, but surprising considering the fact that again it's Bali. So ayun, I wonder why they're able to pull that off in Bali but not able to pull that off in Siargao na napakamahal. I would agree with you there, Francis. I think just like Boracay, where they tier the areas, I would say it's the same for Bali. In Bali, they also tier the areas. Maybe I just ended up being in the parang Ortigas area pagdating sa presyuhan ng Bali. But in general, food in Indonesia is much more affordable than food in Metro Manila. Anyway, let's go back to this one. I wanna get to the root of this issue.
Family, that was crazy. They were concerned about safety, but most people who thought it was just a vacation were supportive. But after a couple weeks and months, they're like, "When are you coming back? Like, what's happening?" And I'm like, "I'm extending. I don't know."
Kahit pa siya'y foreigner, madaling nakapag-adjust si Brianna sa buhay sa probinsya. Hindi naging mahirap sa kanya na magkaroon ng mga kaibigang lokal na nagbansag sa kanya ng palayaw na Island Barbie.
Some of my closest friends till this day who are all locals here, and I just felt like I connected with them and I was able to see their way of life. This is life. Like, this is the quality of life. I'm so happy with so little.
I can't make much out of that video, honestly. It's a typical response. Nothing bad, nothing good. I mean, it's what anyone would say in an interview if pinagkakatuwaan sila kasi foreigner sila pero parang nag-acclimate kaagad sila sa kultura ng bansa na tinitirahan nila. So what's the issue here? God sending me my reminder today.
You guys want some ice cream?
Look, there's a tear.
Ice cream you guys want? Purple? What about your topping? Sprinkle? Sprinkle! Yeah, you're welcome.
You guys see anything wrong? I don't wanna read the Reddit post first kasi ayoko ma-color yung judgment ko. At the same time, I also want to read the Reddit post because maybe I'm missing something. Yun ba? Na may business siya pero odd kung paano siya nakakapag-business dito. Well, let's look for one last video here. Here, when it's hot in the Philippines.
Okay. Saro ko yung kumandili ka magkuha. Nakadress na gadyo. Nakadress na gadyo dito. Maligo ng dagat.
I don't care if you'll
That's a little weird. That one I have to say is not typical behavior. Hi SM expensive days.
I want to go all the way under, but I don't know if I can.
Dapat dyan na biyahe? Oo. Let's go na.
Oh, babayahe na yata. Hindi makaalis yung mga bangka. Yeah, other than that, parang okay naman. I mean, she's really enjoying the attention that she's getting. Of course, she looks different from everybody else. And after hundreds of years of us being colonized by white folks, we tend to have we tend to look up to them in a way that's probably like a may term di ko lang maisip, di ko lang maalala. What I would think is she's taking advantage of her white privilege. But so far there's nothing here that says that. Or nothing here that seems that way. Are people overreacting again?
Welcome to the Philippines, mother. Welcome. You know me, Nania. Thank you for social media so much watching. She knows my name. Your anong tawag doon? Your in-laws.
This one's yours? Yeah, that's it. This kid! Oh my god. Yes, welcome. My mom's here, guys. I made it.
How many hours?
It's Siargao. Siargao.
Yeah, Siargao.
How many R's? Sasiarigao. Okay, let's see. For me, parang tame pa siya compared. Hey, Saucy Boy. We're looking at this video where there seems to be a complaint here on Reddit about the creator. Her specifically, si Barbie Siargao. Mary probably already gave us a preview of it. The fact na nagbe-business siya and it's possibly taking away business from other locals. Okay lang kung legally niya ginagawa, but it's questionable because she's a foreigner and I don't know the law or the rules kung paano mag-set up ng business kung foreigner ka. But potentially yun yung sinasabi ni Mary na problema. But other than that, personality-wise, in the 5 or 6 TikToks that we've seen, nothing wrong so far. Okay, let's see if we missed anything here. Residente ba to? Residente ba to? May visa ba to? Anong visa niya? Bakit pwede siya magtayo ng negosyo sa bansa natin? Nagbabayad ba ng tax to? Bitter na akong bitter pero di ko mapigilang samaan ng loob. Samaan ng loob na napakadali sa kanila mangganyan dito sa bansa natin. Inaagawan pa niya ng kita yung mga local sa Siargao. Samantalang tayo, kulang na lang lumuhod sa Munggo, makakuha lang ng tourist visa papasok ng bansa nila. Ang mga tanong at hinanakit ko di lang nakafocus sa kanya. Para na rin to sa lahat ng mga dayuhan na nagnenegosyo rito. That's a fair statement. I think that's perfectly valid to say. Perfectly valid to feel. So let's see what else the comments you have to say. Right? Kasi tama nga naman to. I definitely see how one can feel this way. In one of her comments, sabi niya may work visa siya. And that kind of business is exempted sa mga tax since she's considered as an ambulant vendor. Ambulant vendors apparently shall be exempt from securing any license or mayor's permit or from payment of any municipal or city fees or charges or any kind of national or local taxes. Anyone, regardless of their nationality, is welcome to do business and invest in the country in almost all areas of economic activities. Parang barangay microbusiness, parang renew lang sa barangay, tapos yung babayaran mo sa barangay is parang yung tax mo na rin, like barangay permit. IKP, pwede yan i-report. If naka-tourist visa yan, pwede pa dampot yung tindahan niya. Imagine that, chat. If she wants to open a business, need dumaan sa tamang process. Padampot mo sa barangay yan. Lakas ng loob niya mag-film pa ng pagtitinda. Tumira ako sa Siargao noong pandemic, mga 6 months halos. Ikaw pa masama pag sinumbong mo yan. Report mo sa BIR. Okay, here. 2 sides. Here you go. Maybe this is the comment we're looking for. The comment that kind of sees both sides that are for and against her. So 2 sides. A, sobrang korap ng BIR, basta foreigner at mukhang mayaman, sinisingil ng malaking tax. Ginagatasan talaga. B, sobrang korap ng BIR, hinahayaan lang foreigner di magbayad ng tax dahil maganda. Most street vendors, Pinoy nor foreigners, don't pay taxes. Doon malaki ang penalty for business na hindi nag-issue ng OR, hindi talaga worth it for BIR na isa-isahin ang panghuli sa mga street vendors. Wala din naman pambayad mga vendors sa malalaking penalties. I doubt malaki rin kinikita ni ate from selling ice cream. For LGUs and BIR to step in and take kung ano yung para sa kanila. Dude, the system is messed up. Yung group namin of small business owners, sobrang daming stories on how they got scammed by the BIR and how they evade paying big taxes. Yes, kahit small businesses cheat and don't pay the right taxes. Yung mga honest businesses naman are often taken advantage of. It's an endless game of cat and mouse. Yeah. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm super lost for words. On the one hand, I don't see anything wrong with it. Kung tama nga na ambulant vendors or mga street vendors don't really have to pay for taxes, if that's what I'm getting from the comments, and that she is getting a lot of attention because of the way she looks and the kind of rapport and charisma that she has, makes people really attracted to her. She likes being here, it seems, and so much so na dinala niya pa yung pamilya niya dito. Pinapunta niya pa rito all the way to the Philippines. She gets a lot of attention and she likes it. With the 5-6 TikTok videos that we've seen, it doesn't seem like she's abusing her attention. It doesn't seem like she's abusing any privilege. But I will take the side of the OP here. And this is gonna be a hot take. I will take the side of the OP here bilang Pilipino rin. Technically there's nothing wrong with it, but emotionally, I'm gonna side with the OP bilang Pilipino. So logically, rationally, nothing wrong. Emotionally, syempre makikisama ako sa Pilipino, di ba? Doon tayo, Team Philippines tayo. And emotionally, I do feel like this is too easy because frankly speaking, they're white. They're of a different color living in a country where we've had history of being colonized by other white people. So sobrang easy mode neto. And tulad na lang din yung sinabi ni Joao, pag tayo yung dumayo sa bansa nila, sobrang kinakawawa tayo as Asians. Sobrang kinakawawa at sobrang wild ng discrimination sa atin. Meanwhile, when they come over here, we give them all the love and treat them like gods. So yeah, emotionally, and it's hard to remove me from that, especially in this situation. I'm going with the OP here. It's hard, right? Kapag emotional, it's hard to argue against that. Yung cousin ko, may dental-related business, sabi ni Baymax. Kahit anong linis ng taxes nila, lagi may butas. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they will do that, Baymax. Pag mason talaga no? Iba ang power. Yeah, controversial take. Oh, ito ba yung update sa SUV? Yung Escalade? Apparently connected kay Win Gatchalian. I never saw the video. I saw screenshots of it, pero never ko napanood yung buong video. I do not condone the traffic violations. And then, of course, somebody here edited it to what it should say. Unfortunately, this will never happen. The last sentence here says, because of this, I will step down immediately as a senator of the Philippines. Ain't no way. This should be interesting. Story time. Okay, last from Philippines. Thank you, Kuya. Dahil sa'yo, magagawa ko na yung mga errands ko today. It's okay. It's just a cup of coffee. Akala ko simpleng hassle lang, pero naging blessing in disguise pala. I ordered 3 coffees through Grab because I wanted to treat my parents. Pagdating ni Kuya Driver, kita ko agad na nagtataka siya. 2 lang pala ang naibigay sa kanya ng coffee shop. Nagsimula na siyang mabad trip and offered to go back and get the missing coffee. But instead of blaming and pagalitan ko siya, I told him, ako na lang pupunta. I gave him a tip, and you could see the relief on his face as he smiled and said thank you. Pagdating ko sa coffee shop, nakita ko yung mga barista na nagmamadali sa paggawa ng kulang na order. His hands were shaking and in his rush, natapon pa niya yung kape sa sahig. With his head bowed, he kept apologizing to me. When he handed me the coffee, I just smiled and said, "Thank you, kuya. Kasi dahil sa'yo, magagawa ko na yung errands ko today. It's okay, it's just a cup of coffee." After I left, I managed to get so much done. Napa-adjust ko glasses ko, picked up some groceries, nakabayad pa ako ng bills. Grabe. I realized na minsan, ang mga inconveniences na akala natin ay hassle lang can actually be a blessing in disguise. I'm grateful for the awareness I've gained from discovery, and now I understand that I have a choice in how I respond to situations. In the end, it was just a cup of coffee, but I chose to be kind. Okay. Neat. Yeah. Not much to say about that, right? Neat. I hope that this kind of positivity is something that a lot of people embrace in their everyday lives, especially when it's most difficult. I personally find myself running on very thin patience whenever I'm tired and I haven't rested a lot. So reading stuff like this reminds me that, it pays to be nice. Pace yourself to be nice. To be clear. Pagdating niya sa kapihan, nanginig na agad yung barista. Sino ka ba at kilala ka kaagad? Yeah, this kind of, to be honest, this did remind me of the CPA lawyer who had the power to make the barista's life a living hell, but he didn't. Ito yung sa Okada, di ba? The barista's name? Albert Einstein. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Oh, it's a LinkedIn post? Yeah, this didn't have any upvoted comments. There's no real comment here. Okay. To wrap this stream up, let's watch this video about how to fix your attention span. I saw this randomly on my feed one day, YouTube feed, and I thought, why not give this video a chance? Because I've never seen this creator, pero yung creator na to is very popular with many views, many subscribers, and the topic itself very interesting for me. How to fix your attention span. And as somebody who does content, works on content, works with content, I personally find myself having the ugliest attention span. So it would be nice to see if there is a way to fix this in this short video. Not very short, actually, 15 minutes. So we'll probably watch it in 1.5x, just so we could 1.25x, just so we can appreciate this just a little bit more without spending the entire 15 minutes. All right, let's do this, chat. I'll be pausing this a lot. So if you're not a fan of pausing and then comments, pausing and then comments, you can go watch the video yourself. The title is You're Not Dumb, How to Fix Your Attention Span.
Increase our attention span? Yes, please share with us your... Can you make a video about how we can increase our attention span? Yes, please share...
Wait, I just figured na the video is about fixing our attention span, and yet we lack so much attention, or rather, yung attention span natin is so destroyed that we would watch this video in 1.25x. Hi, Fire Princess. So ironic.
Share with us your hacks on increasing attention spans. Can you make a video for my attention span? Improving my attention span. You're making me scared to post YouTube videos. Why? Because I don't trust your attention span to not click away, that even after hours and hours of hard work and thinking of how to help you, that now I'm pressured to add in little animations.
Okay, you know what? Let's watch this in regular speed.
And gifs and funny memes and blah blah blah. Hold up. If you're already trying to skip through the chapters or watch this on 2x speed, you really need this video.
Yeah, we did watch it in 1.25.
More than anyone. You know what's crazy? You want good grades and to self-improve, but you're making it 10 times harder and canceling out all your hard work because studies show that students with shorter attention spans tend to perform worse on tests, struggle to retain information long-term, and have a harder time connecting disparate ideas into cohesive understanding. That, my friend, changes today. Hey team, it's Amy. I was valedictorian, a regional tennis champion, and got into a top 10 university while sleeping 8 hours a night. Even though
Bruh, not all. What? I wish I had half the time management skills in college and now.
I had a disability of migraines, I was able to do all of that because of my ability to focus. A longer attention span makes you more efficient, effective, and smarter, so it's way more crucial than any study tip. If you clicked on this video only kind of wanting to save your mind, then this is not for you. This is for you if you are truly committed to living up to
may subtitles pala dito sa baba.
your fullest potential and acing school and life. If you're serious, turn this video on full screen, put on that do not disturb, and watch it on 1x speed. I challenge you. You'll see why later. Today, we're gonna go over the golden mindset and 8 tips to increase your attention span for good. Let's go. Improving your attention span is not just about social media.
Yeah, chat, pansin nyo that she's putting so many elements, so many moving elements across the video just to keep our attention span.
Once you understand to not blame everything on social media and to take accountability, that's the first step to actually making progress. Realize that technology is meant to improve your life. There are many benefits to it, and you are the one that uses it. Make sure that technology is not the thing using you. Thus, instead of thinking, my phone is decreasing my attention span, shift your mindset to understand that your reactions are what's decreasing your attention span. Each negative effect is simply a product of a reaction. When your phone is right there, when you get a notification, you are in control of the reaction in response to the technology.
We hear this all the time, especially yung statement niya, the thesis to what she's trying to say, na technology is supposed to help us, not impede us. But I can't help it, man. I can't help it. It's so liberating and imprisoning at the same time whenever we're scrolling, doom scrolling.
Get excited because you being in control means that you can literally get your life back and become smarter. Between stimulus and response lies a space. In that space lie our freedom and power to choose a response. In our response lies our growth and our happiness. Now that you've taken accountability over your actions, what actions should we do?
Hi, Heart.
It's all about habits. The more you do something bad for yourself, the even more you're gonna do it, and it snowballs. So we need to switch it around to start
So far, lahat ng sinasabi niya, sobrang guilty ko.
doing some good habits such that you can continually improve. So here are the 8 tips to start doing today. Don't have dynamic tabs open. If you use things like Facebook Messenger or have an email account, if that tab is open and a new message comes in, it will ding and have a notification change that tab. But this is distracting. So have those dynamic tabs closed and allot dedicated time to check what those messages are. Recently, I've really been trying to have my email tab closed because even if I don't have notifications coming up, if I see that email tab, I will be tempted to click it every once in a while just to check if something new is there. Minimize multitasking. I see you reading the comments while watching this video. That is so bad because you're processing.
You know, the worst kind of attention span I've seen are people who doom scroll while watching a movie. If you've ever found yourself in a situation where you're multitasking in that way, may pinapanood kayong YouTube video or may pinapanood kayong Netflix movie or just movie on your big TV or on the TV or on your laptop, bigger screen than your phone, and then also you're doom scrolling at the same time, that's when you know you need help. That's when you know that your attention span is completely obliterated. Hi, David.
English words while reading other English words, and your mind is just like going haywire. So even if you think you're a master multitasker, try to really put your time and energy and focus all on one thing at a time.
She has so much B-roll, man.
And the moment you realize you're multitasking, pull yourself away. If you look up how to improve your attention span on Google, you'll find things like drink tea, eat brain foods, exercise. Okay, nah, we're not about those surface level fixes, because we all know that those will make minimal impact compared to tackling the biggest culprit, which is your phone. Create no phone zones.
Yeah, bro, this one works. You know, I hate it because I feel like kapag malayo ako sa phone ko, parang may kulang na sa buhay ko. It's like it's like I'm suddenly handicapped if I don't have my phone with me. But there has been no instance so far where I put my phone somewhere else other than the workplace and I was not productive. Sometimes ang daming mong reasoning or ang dami mong palusot na sasabihin sa sarili mo. If I don't have my phone here, I won't see notifications. Sometimes the notifications can be important. What if it's an important message? What if it's a work message? But often, although you can be correct, although it's true that you may miss out on important time-sensitive messages, the problem here is not so much that you're going to miss out on the messages. It's that after you open the message, after you read it and reply to it, yung 1 minute that you spent on that can easily translate to another 10 minutes of doom scrolling because you just decided to, uy, may notification din yung Instagram ko. Check ko nga. Next thing you know, you're on TikTok. You're doom scrolling. Diba? So, I don't think it's worth it. The risk reward or what you're missing out on is not as much as you think. So, for the most part, I do agree with what she said about the no phone zone. Diba? Kaya minsan nakakatulong talaga eh. Oh, I haven't noticed this, David. Is this on your phone or on the desktop?
No phone in the bathroom because that's gross. No phone in the bedroom because you can.
No phone in the bathroom? Come on, man.
End up scrolling on your bed forever, and no phone at the dinner table because your family and friends are more important than seeing what Taylor Swift has done.
That one's good. This one I try my best to do. I really do try my best to not be on my phone when on the dining table, especially because as a family, bihira kami kumakain all at the same time. We have our different times of eating. So, during the very few times, special occasions na magkakasama kami sa table, I try my best not to whip out my phone and doom scroll. Although, I'm not really perfect with it. So, yeah. No phone zone. All for it. Just so tough to do. Thanks for liking, Baymax. Chat, please don't forget to like the stream. Also, if you want to move our member goal, paanda rin naman natin to. Currently, we're at 82. Let's get 2 more members tonight, chat. You want to do that? Can we put the goal here? 2 members. No, we can't put the goal here. But if wala pa kayong membership and you're considering helping out the stream, it would be awesome if maging member na kayo. But totally no pressure. Also understand that your presence is more than enough. Let's get this on.
On her latest Eras tour. Say, I'll do it after X. Often when we're working, distractions will inevitably pop.
No pressure, Tavis. Especially not on these knees. Congrats again, Tavis, our 92-year-old millennial.
Pop up, whether it's your mom telling you to do something or your brain making up stuff on its own. Instead of dealing with that right away, write it down on a piece of paper and tell yourself that you will deal with it after X, after the thing that you're currently doing right now. So if I'm working on a math set and I'm grinding through the 5 problems and I suddenly remember I have to write an email, I will write that task down next to me on a piece of paper paper or on a reminder system, and then I'll say,
I will write that email after I finish problem 3.
So finishing problem 3 would be my X that you fill in for this situation. This is an amazing habit because it trains you to understand that you're in control, that notifications and other people don't own your time.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, sobrang ganda no advice na so far. Everything's hitting the spot. It's just so hard to do, man. The few times na nagawa ko talaga yung mga sinasabi niya, it turned out to be really great. But man, the withdrawal away from your phone is real. And when she said that other thing about putting tasks you've suddenly thought of in the middle of doing current task, I have this toxic habit of if it takes less than 2 minutes, do it right away or do it now, because I do have so many tasks that just takes me 2 minutes or less to do, and I do want to get to them. However, it gets in the way of the current task I'm doing. So I kind of take it to the extreme because there is that rule. If it takes 2 minutes to do, just do it.
They can't force you to step away from your current endeavor. Really have it ingrained that just because someone texted you doesn't mean you have to respond right away. Just because a new K-pop music video came up doesn't mean you have to watch it right away. And just because phone notifications are a thing doesn't mean you can't turn them off and prevent them from happening in the first place. Automate work/school hours on your phone. The great thing about technology is that there's a lot of automation tools. So on iPhone, for example, you can set times where your phone will automatically go on focus mode, which means that it will automatically not have notifications during that time. For example, I also set a sleep mode where an hour before I set my sleep time, my phone will automatically go on do not disturb, so I won't get any new notifications. It's all about setting boundaries so you don't jump from one thing to the next, which prevents your brain from also jumping from one thing to the next. Be curious like a kid. During wait times, like waiting in line for your chicken sandwich, riding the subway, what are most people...
She has so much B-roll, chat. She literally has B-roll for everything. I'm willing to bet with how organized she is as a creator. She probably has all her B-roll categorized.
Doing? They're scrolling on their phones. And
Galing.
Why is that? Because they're bored. They're no longer curious or interested about the things that are literally happening right in front of them. It's not like you're locked in a white box with nothing to look at. You can look at what people are doing around you. If you're riding in a car, you can stare outside the window and look at the scenery.
Watching.
Trying to distract yourself from boredom is one of the fastest ways to ruin your attention span, because that is telling yourself that every single second you have to be stimulated by something. So one of the easiest...
This is the story of our lives, I feel. Every single millennial kailangan stimulated every second.
Ways to maintain a more zen state of mind where you're not like itching to pull out your phone is to become curious about what's happening around you. Observe what that lady in front of you is wearing. Look outside and notice how the flowers are extra pretty today. If you daydream a lot, this is your chance to be preoccupied with your own thoughts and think about, what do I want in life? What do I want to eat for dinner tonight? With all that wait time, instead of wasting it on your phone, you could have figured out your whole life's purpose by now. Consume long-form content. You are smart. You're commenting, thanks Amy for making longer videos to increase my attention span.
Let's go.
So any video you watch from now
Chad,
on...
you know, being in the live stream is the longest form of content. So give yourself a pat on the back if for every live stream you spend a couple dozen minutes in the stream, because in the realm of content, in the spectrum of content, the shortest form of content are TikToks, short videos, reels, YouTube shorts. And then you have what you call long form content. Ito yung mga YouTube videos that are 8, 10, 15 minutes long. And then you have movies, full-length films, which are, of course, an hour to 2 hours long. But the longest form of content, live streams. So the fact that you're all in chat right now, makes me proud that we all have pseudo long attention spans. Yeah. It's facts though. Yep.
Try to do it on 1x speed without skipping. I dare you. Just like you're doing right now, right? That's level 1 of consuming long form content. Level 2 is listening to a podcast. Podcasts are amazing because
this one I can attest to, chat. Thank you, Tuliro. Tuliro, kung totoo yan, lilipat ka dito sa YouTube. Tuliro, aliga na. Come over here to YouTube or Kumu and let's enjoy this live stream together because we're about to spend the last 10 minutes of the stream tonight. This is so true, by the way. Podcasts, audiobooks, or just I guess we could bring up live streaming again here. Listening to these long form content in the background while you're working out or walking or running or just chilling is actually one good way to consume content without ruining your attention span. And I'm pretty proud of it during times where I can just listen to podcasts and not have to scroll through my phone when working out. Because during times, I've observed this to be true for me. During times na yung phone ko nilalayo ko sa akin during a workout and I just listen to a podcast, my workout becomes so much more efficient. Mas maganda yung flow compared to when I'm on my phone, updating Discord, updating Instagram stories, making sure may laman yung broadcast channel, all while working out. I have to do those things because I like updating you, chat. But at the same time, it doesn't have to happen during a workout. And when those things happen, like I mentioned earlier, while it's necessary for me to update and make sure I have content across platforms, there's always a proper time for it because it could easily lead to doom scrolling. And that's what I'm super bad at whenever I'm on my phone in the gym. So I agree. Watching long form and sticking to it will help you fix attention span and will help you be productive while at least you're doing the current task at hand. Itong YouTube channel na to, this one is Amy Wang. If you look at the description of our live stream, nasa description yung YouTube channel niya. No. It's actually pretty good. Well, if you're working, that one I'm not so sure because you may need to be using your brain. But if it's like mindless tasks or I suppose sanay ka na sa ginagawa mo and it's repetitive, you just have to get by. Maybe you're transcribing transcribing's not the best thing because baka mas malito ka lang. But when it's close to or you would consider it to be clerical work, repetitive stuff that you don't really need to use a lot of mental space or you don't really need a lot of mental space for, I think audiobooks, podcasts, live streams in the background, is good.
Because you can listen to them on the go, but you also have to train yourself to actively listen and absorb words, which will probably make you a better student so you actually hear what your teacher is talking about instead of just letting the
that's not bad. I didn't think of it that way.
Words go in one ear and out the other. Podcasts are slower, more conversational, but you'll find some of the most valuable advice ever and some of the most amazing facts ever hidden in these podcasts. So because you want to find those little golden nuggets, you'll be able to train yourself to listen intently and patiently to whatever the podcaster is talking about. You asked me what podcast I recommend, and the top one I recommend is my own, which is Your A+ Life. It's launching on Spotify, so you can check out the link in the description. I talk about discipline and motivation. I also go in depth as to how I built confidence and dealt with the insecurities that I had, plus many more.
Yo, sobrang ganda nung Conan Needs a Friend, but I don't have the sobrang laugh trip no. Oh my god. You just proved my short attention span, Baymax. We'll get to that in a bit. Ililista natin yan so we could talk about it after watching this. But yeah, Conan is a friend. Conan Needs a Friend. Such a good podcast. But yeah, I've only seen episode 1.
Golden nuggets that you won't find on this main channel. So definitely check out the link in my description to watch my new podcast. And I would love if you give it a high rating if you like it. Level 3 of long form content is to read a book. By being so dedicated to read a book.
Alright, magkaaminan na tayo, chat. When was the last time you read the book? Last time you read the book? Because I don't even remember when my last time was. Easily years. Yeah. I like reading Reddit threads. I like reading Wikipedia pages. Audiobooks not counted. Read a book. We're talking about the activity that smart people do. Yung mga may attention span at mas civilized, mga Renaissance men and women. Percy Jackson gang, grade school pa talaga. Yeah, Kevin here has read a book 2 weeks ago. Mary, 3 books this week. Like, just for leisure, Mary? Chat, Mary sounds like the type of person we should all aspire to be. Or is this books for work? Books for studying? I think when you're required to read it, I don't think it counts as reading for leisure. At least in the context of what Amy is trying to say. Pagdating sa sinasabi ni Amy, I think reading for leisure yung intention niya.
Book from cover to cover, that reflects the dedication and commitment you will have to other large tasks. When you read a book, your eyes literally can only look at one thing at once, and you have to process what the words are saying. So it's a time of intent focus. Different from levels 1 and 2, where your eyes can still be observing and taking in other things. As you go up these 3 levels, remember to prioritize the type of content, the kind that gives you value. Train yourself to like that instead, and it will be so much easier to stay off of things that decrease your attention span. Consume to absorb, not skim. This habit even applies to TikToks, because usually when you scroll through TikToks, you're skimming through them, barely taking in what's happening in the first 2 seconds before deciding to scroll by. But if your entire feed is study tips or skincare advice, and you're watching each video all the way through, really absorbing the information, then that is also actually good for your attention span. Regardless of the type of content you consume, engage deeply and actively. So many of you are actually already doing this because you leave long comments that indicate how much you internalize the advice, and that will increase.
She's such a pure creator because she also knows how to subtly congratulate you or pat you on the back for consuming her content. By the way, is that way at the back? Oh god, another one. Yung attention span. But that's way at the back. That's whey. You see this? That's whey protein.
The probability of you applying that advice. And you know what's amazing? You engaging and summarizing a video and posting that comment is like you making a mini YouTube video.
Like she's reinforcing the habit
yourself. When I write these videos that you're watching right now, I'm reflecting and I'm synthesizing other information to put out to help others. When you write that comment, you're actually doing the exact same thing. You are also putting your reflections on the internet and providing value. Plus, you just turned what you learned into your own knowledge. That piece of advice is now internalized into yourself and will become a greater and greater part of yourself each time you engage. Having a short attention span means that you're not living life to the fullest, because with anything that happens in your life, you are going to be distracted or your mind is not going to be fully present.
That's a good take, honestly. Especially what she said last. right? Like what she said last, na because we're always consuming content, we're never really gonna appreciate the present. And oftentimes the present is slower than we think. Slower than we think, but the present is slower than we think, but it could easily be long. It could be long gone before we realize how slow it is. How slow it actually is whenever we pay attention to it.
Absorbing the beauty in that moment. So think of a sunset with a loved one. If you have a short attention span, you're not going to be able to make the most of that moment. When it's your graduation, when you get your first job, when any moment comes up that is deep and longer than a TikTok, you're not going to be able to absorb it as much. So instead of thinking of attention span as this thing that, oh, I have to improve it because everyone says our attention spans are getting shorter, understand that to live a great life and to reach your potential, if you are doing X, then you should be fully doing X in that moment. Some people, when they're playing, they think about work. And when they're working, they're thinking about playing. That's not really fully living. The great things in life are—
Yo, the way she said it. Chat, the way she said it kind of makes me feel bad about myself.
People, when they're playing, they think about work. And when they're working, they're thinking about playing. That's not really fully living. The great things in life are not short. They are deep. So that's why all of the 8 tips are talking about how you can be more present and deep in your current situation. Yes, like even my tip of no phone in the bathroom, be fully present when you're on the toilet. What is important?
I could never. The only times I actually don't bring a phone in the toilet is when I'm in a rush. Because I know for sure that if I don't bring a phone in the toilet and I'm in a rush, I'll get out of there fast.
In your life that you don't want to miss out on? What do you want to be fully present for? Comment that below as your commitment to gaining your attention span back. Choose 1 or 2 habits from the list of 8 to really start doing this week.
Okay, let's choose one, chat. Let's choose one. Let's do this. Let's take Amy's advice. What is one? There you go. What is one that you will try to commit to this week? One of the 8. One of the 8. Just, you don't have to do all 8. But pero sabi ni Amy, and you know, we got to give this an actual chance. Okay, let's give this an actual chance and not just treat this as some random video that we're watching. It kind of is. But actually, kung may takeaway tayo, let's see. One of the 8 na willing natin gawin this week. At least try, man. At least try. I'll try 4, 6, and 7. I'll do 3. At least when it comes to the gym and when it comes to doing work on the computer. Kasi sobrang guilty talaga ako eh. There will be times when I'm on my computer doing work on the computer, and then all of a sudden I check a notification or I check a message kasi napansin ko, uy, galing to kay Manager Lloyd. Uy, galing to kay Editor Kelvs. By the way, Editor Kelvs, I'm not blaming you. Manager Lloyd, same. And then tama naman eh. Tama naman na mag-reply ka agad sa mga messages na to kasi time sensitive siya. It could be Manager Lloyd saying, hey Carlos, may reminder lang si Brand na dapat ganito, okay ka lang ba sa ganito? And of course, that's time sensitive because I have to reply to that ASAP. Or si Editor Kelvs who will say, hello, here's the, here are the edits. And getting edits done for short form content so that we could schedule and upload it is also time sensitive because the sooner we get it finished, the sooner we could schedule these TikToks. That's all important to do. But again, I end up finding myself in the wrong platforms on the wrong in the wrong apps on my phone. So I will try number 3. I'll be real. I'm gonna do number 3, chat. I'm gonna do number 3 this week, and hopefully that bleeds into long-term habits. 3 and 4 for XOX. 7 for Baymax. Kevin 2. 4, 6, and 7 for David. Lars 6 and 7. Oh, nice. Tavis here. Chat, we should all be like Tavis. 1, 3, 5, and 7. Okay, this week, Tavis, you do the... Okay, since you did 1, 3, 5, 7 in the last week, you now got to do the even numbers next week. It's just so tough to remove social media apps as a person who works in social media. Okay, chat, so you heard your promises to yourselves. It may not be High Fire Princess. It may not be something that you're taking seriously or that you're gonna commit to, or else may mangyayari or may consequence. But at least now that you said it in chat, now that you commented it, you're one step closer to it being in your head. So just, let it linger there. Don't, tulad ng sinabi ni Amy, wag pasok sa isang tenga, labas sa kabila. Just try to take it in so that when you catch yourself going against what you're gonna try to commit for the week, you could easily remind yourself to do better. Okay? So don't forget, kay TJ137. Chill, pusa. Chat, somebody asked TJ to remember because nawawala yung kanyang badge. TJ, come on. TJ, wag kang papayag mawala yung flesh badge.
Remember, don't try to do all at once. Really be making changes by focusing on a couple at a time. It just takes that split-second decision, making it a habit. It is not in our control to have everything turn out exactly as we want, but it is in our control to control how we respond to what happens. You're in the driver's seat. It's time you started acting like it. Remember to check out my podcast, linked in the description. It's Your A+ Life, where we go over topics like how to master discipline, how to overcome fear, and how to stop comparing yourself.
Okay, so she says optional to watch this part.
Episodes are really amazing because
so I'm just gonna keep it playing on the background because we do have to give recognition to Amy for teaching us something and giving us content to talk about. So I'll just let it play there. Yeah, it's different for me. That's so true. That's so true, Tavis. But I think the traps of my work is that I constantly have something to justify. I constantly have something to justify my time on social media with. Not healthy, man. Not the best kind of job. Not definitely not the perks of it.
So at the end of my videos during this application period, I'm going to be giving
okay, chat.
Bringing you along this journey with me. So let's see how I do. You never know till you try, right? Also throughout this series.
Okay, so this is about where our stream ends. Tomorrow, I think if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna be having a Gcash stream. I'll try my best to be on time. Please be here too at 9 p.m. chat. Content natin tomorrow will be guess my drawing first, win Gcash. That's what we're gonna be doing. Hopefully I catch you tomorrow. We'll be online at 9 p.m. For now, this is where the stream ends. Thank you, of course, to Mars for our super chat. We're still trying to make a run to 100 members. And while we're early on in the month, tara na! Abutin na natin yung 100 members. Huge shout out to my Beta family for being the top gifter of our Kumu stream. Thank you for hanging out here. Baymax, Lars, Tavis, Mars, Kevin, Mary, David, Bok chat, like what Bok said, please don't forget to like the stream kung di nyo pa nalalike. Mock Paolo for finally being able to drop by. Courier, Steffi na nahuli, OJ of course for dropping by as well, EJ, Jan, Arvin, Mami Faye, Nong, and everybody else. Have a great evening, chat. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye, everybody. Oh, don't forget, Thursday we have a guest. Josh will be in our stream on Thursday. Bye guys. Bye chat.